Hello, Game Boys and Game Girls. I'm the Game Boy Guru, and I have a special announcement. You've seen my videos about the RF Generation Shmup Club, and we've been playing now for almost 3 months since we're reaching the end of August. And one thing that I wanted to do in conjunction with that is to do a podcast. So that's now happened. Myself and Addicted from rfgeneration.com are now co-hosting Shoot the Core Cast. Shoot the Core, of course, being a famous phrase from the Gradius series of games. And this will be just kind of the companion to the Shmup Club. So we'll play through the game for a month, and then at the end of the month, Addicted and I, and potentially sometimes a special guest, will discuss the game, talk about the game's development, maybe its history if it's an older game, talk about different versions or conversions of the game, ports, that kind of a thing. Go into strategies, talk high scores, maybe take a look at some scoring techniques, and also just kind of do a deep dive into each game that we take a look at. And so this is really just going to be a fun exercise for us to really just kind of dive into these games as much as we can and get a lot of enjoyment from them. Now, as you've probably seen in previous announcements, the first month we did R-Type, and then the second month we did Gradius. And so the first 2 episodes of the podcast are already online covering R-Type and Gradius. Now that we're getting to the end of August, Raiden 5 will be covered in episode 3, and I'll be having my announcement here in just a couple of days to tell you what game we're playing during the month of September. In the meantime, make sure you check out rfgeneration.com. I'll have a link in the description below to the podcast page where you can go and check out the podcast episodes. You can listen to them in your browser there. You can download the MP3s if you want, or if you have either an iPhone or Apple device or a Google or Android device, we're listed on the Apple Podcasts or iTunes, and we're also listed on the Google Play Store. I'm hoping to get listed on some other directories soon, but for now, those are the avenues where you can listen to the podcast. Now, you'll hear me refer to myself as Metal Fro. That's my handle over on rfgeneration.com, and kind of how I'm known otherwise throughout the internet. Again, people who follow me on Twitter will see in my Twitter bio that that's kind of my other account, my personal account, versus the Game Boy Guru account. But I've been Metal Fro on the internet for a number of years in other avenues. And so, anyway, that's what we're doing. Shoot the Core Cast. It's the new companion podcast to the rfgeneration.com Shmup Club. Make sure you go check it out. Again, I'll have a link in the description below to the actual podcast page. I'll have a link to the feed if you have your own RSS reader that you can use to actually pull that up in, and I'll have links to the iTunes and Google Play store locations so that you can go and subscribe to that on your device. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at GameBoyGuru, and there is a special Twitter account just for the podcast now. It is at ShootCoreCast on Twitter, at ShootCoreCast. I'll make sure to link to that below as well, since this is podcast related. Make sure you check out Nira and his channel. He provided the intro music to the video and to all my videos, and he has a bunch of other great chiptune and game music covers as well, so make sure you check that out. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and game on.